Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Masada. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's a long drive over here, stuck in traffic.
Tonight, you are going against one of the biggest men I have ever seen on the indie circuit, Keith Lee. How do you feel about going into this match?
I feel confident, but I have a lot of respect for Keith Lee. Known Keith for a long time, since XCW days, but it's a first blood match, so I think I'm pretty confident in that and drawing some blood on him. So
now, I've seen a lot of your work from ACW, mostly hardcore matches. How do you feel about going into hardcore matches in general?
I mean, if there's a reason for them, and I don't like somebody, and there's a point to be proven, then I'm motivated to get the job done and what I need to get done. So, but that's basically it. So, handle my business.
You've traveled around the country and around the world, mainly up and down the roads of the state of Texas. How do you feel about some of the talent you've worked with?
I've fought in the state of Texas. That was the question was? What'd you ask? Sorry.
You have gone up and down the roads of the state of Texas, the country, and the world. How do you feel about some of the people you've worked with?
I mean, some people I like and some people I don't like. I mean, that's just typical of any other business that some people you're going to get along with, some people you really don't get along with. Some people click, some people don't. As far as the talent goes to Texas, it's easily one of the biggest marquees of unknown, untapped talent, and I've said this for years. I actually said this a long time ago when I worked for AIW in Cleveland, Ohio, that ACH would be one of the biggest breakout stars, and 4 years later he is. So, yeah.
And if you could go back to the Attitude Era or the days of World Class, and you could pick one person you could have a match against, who would it be?
Bruiser Brody.
And why is that?
Because he's one of the godfathers that started doing the style that I'm most familiar with the fans of doing. Him and Abdullah the Butcher and Terry Funk and the Sheik, Sabu. So, but Bruiser Brody would be the guy.
And tonight you are going into a first blood match with Keith Lee. Do you have any words you'd like to say to Keith?
Keith, just be ready for what's going to happen to you, because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get you down. I'm going to cut you with anything that I have possibly in that match. Any possible weapon I have in there, it might be as simple as saying you're taking a Coke can and just ripping it in half and cutting your face with it. So that's what I'm going to do.
Anything you'd like to say to the fans?
To the fans in general, or the VIP fans?
In general.
Just in general, for the fans, just keep supporting independent professional wrestling, because it's the purest form of wrestling that's out there. You see now with things like with Ring of Honor, NXT, WWE's trying to take the independent wrestling fan base, but that's because you see what's going on now. People enjoy pro wrestling. I don't think they enjoy the entertainment aspect of wrestling. So I'm not a pro wrestling entertainer, I'm a professional wrestler. So keep supporting, keep coming out, You're always going to see a hell of a show. Guys go balls to the wall 110%, so keep coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I'm Sean, this is Masada, and you have seen another exclusive Backstage interview.